guys, it's you Kitty with a news update. For all of you who weren't able to make it to Comic-Con, don't fret. There is great news. Vess has some books left from the convention. So she put together an exclusive limited supply bundle for all of the first Celestial Pulse fans. So, if you want to get your copies of issues 1 and 2 signed, along with some exclusive prints and a free trinket, send a message to vesenialindsay@gmail.com. Celestial Pulse Comic Con Signature Bundle for $20 plus shipping.
Hey everybody, this is Vess, and today we're going to do a helping artist video on how to draw boobs on your characters. So I'm going to have 3 different sets. I'm not going to go anything higher than anything, and I'm not going to show them all naked and whatever. They're going to be covered up decent. So if you're ready to do that, let's continue on to the video. Okay guys, so what I already did was I set up my adjuster and I already have my drawings set up for what we're going to do. And what I want to do is I want to lower the opacity on the adjuster and, you know, kind of lower the girls. So we have 3 girls. We have Fuji, Eva, and Aya. Aya in the end, Eva in the middle, Fuji in the end. So them 3 have different boob sizes. So that's why I am using them today. I'm gonna go ahead, and this is really gonna be real brief because, you know, if you got to this point, your anime women would look like men. If you could see, they look, you know, they're flat chested. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and grab a color, and what we want to do is I'm gonna keep them decent, so I'm gonna draw them in a bra, but I'm gonna just show you the basic boob form so that you guys will know what it looks like. So I'm gonna start off with Aya, being that she's the smallest. And if you know anything about boobs, they kind of hang, so they have like this tear type look, like so. And it comes out like a tear, like it's supposed to look like from a tear, like a teardrop from the collarbone down, just like a tear, like so. So being that Aya's smaller, hers is like more farther apart, and they're, you know, teardrop formed, like so. So what you want to do is you want to erase the top part, and you basically have like your boob formed. When you go ahead and you do draw like the arms, you want to get your arms up there, and if you notice, boobs try to connect to like the arm piece, like you have like this little nudge right there. You can even like, you know, bring it over just a little, so it's just like a nudge, and then your arm, and it comes over like so. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna draw her in a bra, because that's what I've been trying to keep her decent. So here we go. I'm drawing the straps, got the straps in there. Then this is the bra piece, and they'll come over like this. And then it come over like this. Then you have this middle piece, like so. And your straps. So your straps, her straps will go in just a little, then I'll go over, then it comes over her collarbone and then straight to her back, but not all the way because it's supposed to meet on the other side. So here we go. That's how it's supposed to look, because she doesn't have too much. So when you like get to this part, you can go ahead and just, you know, give it You don't really have to give it too much. Just give it just a little bit, you know. If you want to, you could add like, you know, emphasis that she is growing some boobs. And you want to do the same way with the other side, like so. So it's like a little dip, then you come over the collarbone, which comes over real wide, and then you come, you know, down. Now, when it comes to making her chest, like her chest connected to her stomach, this will be her rib right here. So you'll bring down to her rib. It's basically cutting it the 3 ways like you would do the abs, and then you'll bring it down like so. So I'm making her a little bit more thinner because she's a little girl, so you know. And you could add a little bit of that, you know, little bit of ab or a little bit of, you know, whatever. Then you bring down her stomach, and you know, we're gonna put her in her underwears. So she's a little girl, and she will have big underwears. She wouldn't have pretty underwear. She'll have like the ones with the little characters on it, and I'm just gonna give her like little wavies around it, like so. She wouldn't have no cuts coming up, like if she like this, she wouldn't have that because she's little, so she don't need that. Then you bring down her side, which is her hip, and then you bring over her pantaletes, her panties, like so, you know. And then you add the little wigglies because, you know, she's a little girl, so she'll have like, you know, kind of a character on it, you know, like a panda or something. I don't know. Let's draw a fake looking panda, something. I don't know. A duck maybe. Let's draw a little duck. She'll have like, you know, all those cute little animals on her stuff. And her legs will be a little apart because she is a little thin. And we're bringing it downward. I'm thinning her out, and the simple fact is she wouldn't be fully developed yet. But if you were to have a girl that is fully developed, her hips will come out more, and you know, her boobs will still be smaller if that's what you want. You know, you don't necessarily have to have her super petite with smaller breasts, because in the real world there are people who are petite, who are big boned, and they have smaller breasts. So that is the way you will do a smaller breast size girl. And now we're going to go to the medium size, which is, you know, a little bit, we're going to up it up just a little bit more. So again, we're going to do the teardrop, and being that she's to the side, you know, you want to go ahead and put that boob going towards the side, because boobs tend to go up and down. Like if you move your arms, the teardrop moves up a little bit more, and if you want to go down, the teardrop is a lot more, you know, fatter, a lot more firmer. So here we go. This is another way we're doing it. We added, compared to the other teardrop, I'm gonna go ahead and grab this green so I could show you. This teardrop was a lot more, you know, smaller. So that's how the teardrop looks, like that. I'm gonna have the teardrop in green so that you guys can see what I'm talking about with teardrops. So that's how her teardrop looks. It looks very small. It's more compressed inside her rib cage. And this is the medium breast. So, you know, we have her teardrop like so. And the teardrop like that. And I'm just gonna lower the opacity on it so that, you know, we have it there as a guide, but it's not gonna be there when we're finished. So yeah, going back to Eva, she has like more of this, she has her teardrops a lot more bigger than her sister Aya, and they're a lot more closer. If you notice that these two are closer, the teardrops tend to get closer and closer the bigger the breasts get. That's because of when you put on a bra. When you put on a bra, everything is compressed. So, you know, being that I'm putting them in a bra, all their woman parts are going to get more compressed as we go along. But like, let's say if they didn't have a bra on, their breasts would be a lot more separate. So that's how it's going to be. And you just erase the teardrop tips, you know, just erase it. And her strap will be a little bit on this side, like a little bit more towards this top piece, like so. And it's gonna come in a lot more, and it's gonna go over, and then it's, you know, gonna just, you know, be like right there over that collarbone, like this. And so with the other side, it'll go dipped in, it'll come over, it'll go over like that. Then, you know, you're just making like a little semi-L, well, semi-S type look. So what you want to do is you want to bring down that strap, strap, and, you know, bring that coming down, and then put your middle strap in there. So she's a little bit older. Her bra will be a lot more different than, you know, Aya's, because she is a teenager. So the cool part about this is you can just, you know, tuck it in just a bit, being that she does have, you know, some type of breast. And you know, from the sides you will come out like that, and then this will be your arm. So you see, this will be a little bit of your arm, and then your armpit, really, like so. And then you tuck in her ribs, which will be right here. She's more of a petite type girl, so, you know, we can actually give her some cuts. And then this will be her belly button. And then you'll come down, and she's, you know, she's a teenager, so she has a little bit more definition than Aya. So, you know, I'm just giving her her cuts. I come down like so. Then you bring out her hip bone, tuck it in. Bring out her hip bone, tuck it in. And I'm just gonna give her some, you know, regular old panties. So that's what we're gonna do. I want to pick up her panties just a little bit more, because I'm not into the whole panties underneath the, you know, underneath the V part. We don't want to go to the V part yet. And you know, she will wear like some type of boxer type panties. So boxer type panties is kind of cool. You can bring it down, bring it over the thigh like this, and then bring it over the thigh like this. Then you can go ahead and add this mark right here, and her legs will be, you know, a lot more you know, poofed out next to each other. She won't have that much of a gap, but she can have a gap if you want her to have a gap. You know, you don't necessarily have to stick to my type of style of what your character should have, like if they should have a gap or if they shouldn't have a gap. You choose your own style. You choose whatever you feel you're comfortable with on your character. This is what I'm comfortable with. I don't really have, you know, I don't have a gap personally, so I wouldn't draw my characters with a gap. So, see, that's how you do a bigger size up. So you will see that the breast comes together just a little bit more. They would, oh, Jesus, they wouldn't be, you know, outward. They wouldn't be inward. coming apart like this, like Aya. So that's how that will look. So we're going up another cup, well, not another cup size, but we're going a little bit more bigger. So I'm gonna go hit that, I'm gonna get that green color. And what we're gonna do is we're going to make Fuji. So Fuji is a lot more bigger. So she will come out like this. And her boobs will be a lot, you know, a lot more fuller. And being that her arm is up, one boob will be a little bit up like that. And you know, it'll just be like that up on her collarbone because it's a lot, her arm is going up, so you know. And then, you know, this is where her boob is. This is the drops for her boobs. And you can see now they're like almost, they're touching. Like those boobs are touching. So they're not far apart like Aya's or Eva's. Like Eva's is like in between of touching. Like they're almost touching but not too much. And then you got Fuji who's, her breasts will be touching because she has bigger breasts, and then on top of that she wears a bra, so you know her bra will lift up all that and it'll compress her breasts together. Now what we want to do is we want to create the bra, and she will have her cut that will come out like that, will come over. But being that her breast is bigger, you will have to come down on the other side like this. So you'll make like a obtuse shape, and then you'll come around the boob. Make sure you got that roundness. And then you will add her boob puffiness. So then here we go with the next side. The next side, being that she's sideways, it will go up and it will come down just a little bit. So you have like a little of that obtuse type feel. Then you'll come around like so. And her breasts will need a wired type bra, so you will go up and down like this, just up and around like that to make that bra. And then this will come along her side, same with, because she's like a little sideways, so you'll see that bra just coming out on the end like that. And this boob will just, you know, it'll make its way next to the other one, next to the other set. And what you want to do is you want to come over and up. So you got to make like a deeper, like a deeper almost S type shape, like so, and then hook it over, because that's where her bra will be. And again, on the other side, it will come up and it'll go over. So you'll have like that S type feel again. And that's basically how you get, you know, the voluptuous way of doing your boob. Being that her arms are up, it will come out to the side like so. And here it will peek out just a little and then it'll go up because her arm is just a little bit up. Fuji is more of a heavy set girl, so you know her ribs don't come out as much, so we could just bring down her ribs, so. And then this is her, like, part of her stomach going inwards, so we bring that down and then poof out her bring out her hip bone. Not too much, you know, enough. Bring out her hip bone and tuck in. You can show a little bit of her stomach, you know, if that's what you really want. This will be her belly button right here. And here goes her lines. Her stomach lines. And we want to draw her underwears. I almost forgot, but we got to draw her underwears. So you will come over like that because she does have bigger hips, and you come over like this, and then you come over again, you know, just make that pop out her stomach a little, like have the panties show that, and she could wear, you know, regular old panties. She ain't gotta be fancy, you know, just draw some regular old panties. Yeah. So there we go. Now we bring out her legs. You know, she has a lot more legs than her sisters, so because she's older, you know, she's more developed, she's more of a woman, so she has, you know, a lot more curves than her sisters would. So that's basically how you get that part done. You know, you can see how bigger the teardrops get as you go along and you make your boobs. So with smaller boobs, you will have smaller teardrops. Medium, you'll bring them up a little bit, like fill them up a little bit, and they'll come a little bit closer together. And with more voluptuous type boobs, you will come together, and those, you know, there'll be two peas in a pod, basically. So, you know, as you continue on making bigger and bigger and bigger, you notice that the teardrops will get huger and huger. And what happens is you will put, you know, you won't put them too much close together. You put them together enough so that it can have a crack in the middle of the chest, and it will just come out. Now, when you do make your teardrops, think about boobs being a water balloon and how it looks when you hold the end of, like when you hold the part that you stick the water in from the water balloon, and you know, you just let it hang. That's what you're supposed to have your teardrops look like. And what I'm going to go ahead and do is, you know, basically do like a speed art of this and have it up for you guys so that you guys can see, you know, the difference of boobs, and maybe, you know, try this out for yourself, try it on in your own characters, and tell me if it works. You know, I would like to hear your feedback and see if you guys can figure it out. And if you can't, just, you know, ask me any questions down in the comments and I will gladly respond. That's it for today's video. If you guys have any comments and questions or anything that has to do with how you do this and how you do that, and anything that will help me with helping artists, if you have any questions, leave it in the comments below and I will get back to you guys. And I will also figure out if I can help you with the video or if I can help you on chat. Doesn't really matter as long as I can help you guys. I want to thank you guys for watching, and I want to thank you guys for sharing and getting it out there, how to draw, how to do everything you need to do. And yes, if you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe somewhere down here, because I do continue on with helping artists. I do speed arts and everything else. So if you want to keep updates with all of that and get, like, you know, memos on when I post my next video, please hit that subscribe and you know, become a family. Again, thank you guys so much and have an amazing rest of the day.